Y'all, what happened to these people's kid? What happened to Nolan Wells? Let's talk about what we know, and we're going to keep this going on our shorts because nobody's clicking on my lives. So the crust of the story is that 18-year-old Nolan Wells went with a group of friends, all white, he's the only black, to Horn Island on the 4th of July for a celebration. If you don't know Horn Island, it is a group of little pieces of land that are out right off the Mississippi coast, and there's a couple of them. One is Horn Island, and people go there to have celebrations. In the summer, it's always packed, and needless to say, a lot of white kids go there. You'll find a handful of black folks sometimes on special holidays, but mostly because it's only accessible by boat. Maybe a lot of families in that area don't own boats. Now about Nolan. So first off, Nolan Wells is from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Nolan's parents describe him as an avid athlete. He stays toned, absolutely could swim, and he played football. He was a wide receiver at a junior college in Mississippi and had a promising future. His friends explained that everybody liked him, he was pleasant to be around, and a very popular guy. Now, my reporting came from Don Lemon and True Crime and TMZ, where I saw the attorney Crump has been hired to represent this family. Now, needless to say, everybody came home except the one black kid. Now, what his friends are saying, according to reports, and knowing that they've hired Donald Crump, tells me that they believe there's something nefarious going on. And whether there is or not, they just want to get to the truth. Now, what I have conceived so far, the information is this. He went to the island with friends. All of these friends were white. They owned a boat. They got there. Some friends are saying there's some speculation that there was an argument between him and his friends at some point during the day. I cannot say when, and maybe the argument may have been about substances and the fact that he didn't want to use certain substances because he knew he played football and he knew it was time for training. The next part is that he was talking to a girl. The girl says he left her and said, I'm gonna go back to the boat with my friends with whom I came. The next part is the friend said he never came back to them. The next part is Nolan is found washed up in the water. Some reports say body was not waterlogged, but it was bruised. Now, certainly there could be bruising acquired from the water if his body was bumping against stuff in the water with the waves. But more than likely, a good autopsy could explain those kind of bruises. The family is not happy with that autopsy. Mr. Crump has made arrangements to fly this body to Washington for an independent autopsy. Now, the sheriff in this county, Mississippi has counties, says that they are doing everything to make sure that all the facts in this case comes out. But here's the twist. Stay with me. One of the boys that was with him was the judge's son. She has since deactivated her social media account and posted this long thesis about why she did. Her small children who can't read will be affected. Her and her husband have 6 children. She assures everybody that her son knows nothing else. She claims that her son said that their boat took on water, and for some reason, they had to leave and left Nolan behind. So what's the true story? We don't know. But let me tell you something about us. The internet is undefeated, and y'all, along with me, gonna be watching these MNFers real close. Cause today, we ain't having that in Mississippi no more. We used to have it, we ain't having that. And at minimum, we need all the answers. Y'all go like and subscribe to my channel, Hip Hop and Black Culture. I'm gonna be keeping up with this. I ain't getting up off their necks, y'all.